Good evening and welcome from the Doghouse at Eau Claire North High School. Zaleski Sports presents Big Rivers Conference Girls High School Basketball. And tonight we've got the Crosstown Showdown between the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's and the Eau Claire North Huskies. Hi again, everybody. I'm Bob Radovich, joined here in the Doghouse by former Memorial head coach and the former Badger Dave Sparger. And Spargs, it's North versus Memorial. Always a fun time, always a great atmosphere when these two schools get together in any sport. But both of these girls' basketball programs, these teams are off to really good starts in this season.
Yeah, they sure are. Both of them sitting 2-1 in the conference already. So this is a big one tonight early on in the season. But, you mentioned how North kind of had their struggles last year, off to a much better start this year. They were very young last year, but they got all that good experience. A lot of kids came back, so they'll be tough tonight, especially in the Doghouse. A tough place to win.
Eau Claire Memorial is 5-1 overall. Eau Claire North 4-2 overall, as Dave Sparger mentioned. Both teams 2-1 in the BRC. Last season, North finished 11-13, 6-8 in the Big Rivers Conference. They lost both regular season games to the Old Abe's, although the game here at the Doghouse was a 4-point game. Teams generally play better at home, but in this kind of a rivalry, everybody knows everybody else. You kind of come up through the ranks playing with and against each other, so there's plenty of familiarity. The one change, though, North has a new coach in Deb Peterson.
Yeah, that will be interesting, right? When you got a new coach, you've got maybe a little different atmosphere to your team. You might have a different system that you run. Maybe a Memorial's not familiar with it, how to defend that. So maybe some different out-of-bounds plays. What will she do defensively against Memorial to try to shake them up a little bit? So that'll be a new look for the Huskies tonight.
Today's pregame show is brought to you by Asher Exteriors. Call Asher's for your free, no obligation estimate at 888-GO-ASHER or visit goasher.com. That is goasher.com. Get off the ladder and get gutter helmet with Asher Elastic Exteriors. Trust the experts on your most valuable asset, your home. Give them a call today at 888-GO-ASHER. Huskies and Old Abe's meeting for the first time this season. Tonight's matchup here at the Doghouse, there's still a little bit of room for you if you can make it down here. If not, sit back, enjoy the action tonight on Zaleski Sports. Eau Claire Memorial comes in averaging just under 62 points per game. They give up 47.7. North averaging 65.3 points, 4. And they allow 55.8 points per game this season.
Ladies and gentlemen,
right now, our national anthem, played by the Eau Claire North Pep Band.
And remove your hats as the North High Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Joseph McCausland, plays our national anthem. Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Doghouse. Tonight's game features the Memorial Old Abe's versus your Eau Claire North Huskies. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Cristo Orthodontics. And now, let's meet the starters for the Old Abe's. A 5'9" 5'9", senior, number 3, Jordan P. 5'10", junior, number 10, Ashlyn Schroeder. 5'8", sophomore, number 22, Lydia Palmier. 5'7", sophomore, number 24, Rita Shaw. And a 6-foot junior, number 40, Rita Welsh. And now for the Huskies. 5'7", junior, number 1, Ellie O'Keefe. 5'8", senior, number 2, Jaden Smith. 5'11", junior, number 4, Hope Buschendorf. 5'6", junior, number 11, Navi Sansana. And 5'8", sophomore, number 22, Addie Shepler. The Old A's are led by Brandon Fanning, and your Huskies by Miss Tammy Peterson. Tonight's officials are Josh Klinger, John McKinley, and Adam Swanapool.
Now is your chance to join the team at Blue Northern, hiring for drivers at Eau Claire and Sparta. Apply online today at BlueNorthernDistributing.com. Old Abe's in the road purple jerseys with the white trim. Eau Claire North in the home whites with the Columbia blue and black trim. Leading scorers for the Old Abe's, Jordan Peed, Raina Welch, both in double figures. Adeline Shepler leads the Huskies in scoring. Old Abe's win the opening tip. Here's Rhea Shaw up top. Over to Ashlyn Schroeder. Shaw looking inside. Expecting a good matchup tonight between Raina Welch and Hope Buschendorf. Shaw takes it to the hoop. Whistle and a foul up high.
Well, you said, Brattle, that big matchup tonight is going to be inside. Get a chance to watch Hope Buschendorf from the Huskies challenging Raina Welch, both those two outstanding post players.
Here's Rhea Welch, the sophomore, who averages just under 10 points per game. And gets the Old Abe's on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Shaw just a sophomore.
Two at the line for Rhea Shaw. And the Old Abe's grab a 2-0 lead. Some backcourt pressure by Memorial. Here's Shepler. Guarded by Schroeder. Shepler almost dragged the pivot foot. Now they'll reset. Up top, here's O'Keefe. O'Keefe puts up the tough shot. Welsh the rebound.
Old Abe's are going to try to speed up that Husky offense as much as possible. Try to make it uncomfortable for them.
Here's Jordan Peed. They go inside to Welsh. Knocked away momentarily by Buschendorf. Clears up top to Shaw. Good help defense by Buschendorf. Palmier with it. Probing but cut off by O'Keefe. Jordan Peed out to Shaw. Shaw operating on Sans Hannah. And if that's on Sans Hannah, that is her second personal foul.
Yeah, two quick ones trying to guard Shaw. Real nice move inside, little head fake, little dip under move right to the hole.
So Rhea Shaw back to the free throw line. She's got the only 2 points of the game.
Checking for Huskies, number 30,
Haley Lavoie comes in for North. 5'7" junior, averages just over 5 points per game. To that trip, but the rebound lost out of bounds. It'll be Memorial basketball.
Yeah, tough battle inside. Unable to come down there was Buschendorf. Just went off her hands out of bounds.
Palmier with it up top. Dribble handoff, Schroeder. Knocked away, steal by O'Keefe. Pushing the other way, off the glass, no. Shaw picks up the rebound.
They got numbers.
Abe's on the attack. Shaw going glass, no. Welsh battling for the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by the Huskies.
Well, Rhea Shaw had numbers. If she just would have stayed that left side, she could have just bounced pass that off to her right to the teammate for an easy layup.
Bounce pass to Shaw. No, Welsh won't get the bucket, but draws the foul on Buschendorf. So that's the third foul early on here against the Huskies. Cora Graham getting set to check in for the Old Apes.
Good job by the Old Apes on that offensive board.
Raina Welsh at the line averages just under 14 points per game, and she's pulling down 15.2 rebounds per game. She has just been a force on the boards. 2-2 that trip. It's 4-0 Old Apes.
Yeah, big for the Huskies to control the boards, try to keep her off.
And you talked about it, Sparks, how Memorial with his defense wants to speed up north, and I think this is a possession for the Huskies where they're going to want to run their offense and get a decent look here. Nice cut by O'Keefe. She can't finish.
Well, you said it, boy. They sure did. Ran a nice set and had a good look.
Here's Paul Muir, a little hesitation dribble. Wanted to get it over to Graham in the corner, but it's deflected out of bounds by the Huskies.
Yeah, that's a tough pass right there going baseline, trying to find Graham in the corner.
Schroeder to throw it in for Memorial. Finds Paul Muir. Welsh, high post.
Lost it.
Scramble, Buschendorf picks it up. Hands to O'Keefe. Huskies trailing by 4. O'Keefe on the drive, blocked by Jordan Peed, who then steps out of bounds.
Oh, great defense right there by Jordan Peed. Holy smokes. Going up, did not swing down, just went straight up. Little flick of the wrist, make that block, but unfortunately, she came down out of bounds and with the basketball. But again, outstanding defense on that drive.
Meredith Adams checks in for Memorial. Raina Welsh will get a brief rest. Jaden Smith up top. Shepler over to O'Keefe. O'Keefe will launch from distance. No good. Buschendorf, the rebound, back to O'Keefe. O'Keefe on the drive. Goes glass for the bucket.
Yeah, she's very athletic on the perimeter. Oh, good drive right there. And one.
Lydia Palmier getting to the hoop. Count it, plus the foul. First field goal of the game for the Old Apes.
Yeah, Palmier just kind of taking her time on the floor. All of a sudden saw that one just open up, and she took it right to the glass and drew the foul.
Ava O'Keefe now in for the North Huskies. Rhea Shaw is back in for the Old Apes. Palmier at the line, looking to complete the traditional three-point play. A sophomore averages 9.2 points per game.
Yeah, no surprise now that Buschendorf's sitting for the Huskies. Anytime Welsh is going to sit, that's probably when she'll grab a breather.
Cortera Smith has checked in for the Huskies. O'Keefe will pull it back out. Over to Smith. She'll launch from distance. That's no good. Rebound, Schroeder. Quickly out to Rhea Shaw. Shaw on the drive. Gets to the glass. No.
Great drive, though, stepping through that double team.
Ooh, Ava O'Keefe nearly went over and back, getting the ball back to her sister.
Did not have all three things over in the front court, so she was okay.
Here's Shepler. Clears to O'Keefe, who buries a three-pointer. Ellie O'Keefe. All 5 points of the game for the Huskies.
Yeah, I can't leave her open in the arc. She'll take that all night.
Shaw on the drive to Palmier. Nice crossover. And the bank for two, Lydia Palmier.
Yeah, nice pull-up right there on that drive. Instead of taking the traffic, pulls it up, gets that nice look.
Palmier has 5 points. On the drive goes Lavoie, but she is fouled. First foul of the game against the Old Apes. It's going to go on Rhea Shaw. Hope Buschendorf back in for the Huskies. Raina Welsh back in for the Old Apes. Also checking in is number 12, Olivia Woodford. So as we've seen in previous games with the Old Abes, Brandon Fanning goes to his bench early. Tries to get just about everybody over there some playing time.
Yeah, you're right. That's kind of one of his goals, is to get their feet on the floor and get into the action early.
O'Keefe picks up the dribble. Gets it to her sister Ava. Jaden Smith will check back in for North for Ava O'Keefe. Ellie O'Keefe to throw it in. Yeah, a number of these players for both teams we saw on the volleyball court this past fall. Here's one of them, Buschendorf, operating against Welsh. In trouble,
oh, good
but
dish.
got the pass away.
And
unfortunately, Lavoie could not finish.
Yeah, she got a little frustrated right there. Could not get a move off against Welsh, who did a great job just standing the ground. She makes a great pass, but unable to finish. And then she gets the foul over the back, and that's her second already here in the first half.
So Buschendorf and Sands Hanna, two of the starters for North, each with 2 fouls.
Memorial's got to go inside now. They've got to try to find Welsh and let her go to work, especially with Buschendorf having 2.
Jordan Peed in the corner. Picks up the dribble, swings to Paul Meir. 3-pointer on the way, got it.
That's a big shot. If the Old Abes hit 3s tonight, they're going to be in good shape.
8 points already for Lydia Palmier. It's 12-5. Abes by
good
7.
Double team. Oh.
O'Keefe picks up the loose ball.
And she's wide open for the layup.
All the way to the bucket for 2 more.
Everybody just kind of left Ellie O'Keefe wide open on the perimeter.
Well, Sparks, you said it before. You got to know where she is the time.
She's averaging 17 a game.
Peed on the drive.
Ooh.
Contact. They play on. Buschendorf had it. Couldn't hang on.
Well, you said that. A lot of contact there on Pete going up for that. Almost kind of got undercut. Almost a dangerous situation. But they just said play on that one.
Addie Shepler back in for North. Megan Standiford checks in for the first time. Standiford wears number 24. Ashlyn Schroeder to throw it in for the Abes. They get it inside to Graham. Well defended down low. Now the Huskies trying to get into a 5-point deficit. Shepler to O'Keefe. On the drive, she'll head to the line for a pair.
Old Abes defensively have got to have their eyes open on O'Keefe. She is going to try to set up for that deep shot. But if you take that away, she's definitely going to put it on the floor. That's where you've got to get the help. You've got to double team, make her get rid of the basketball.
And she is a tough cover because she can hit the 3-pointer, but with that first step, she can blow right past you as well.
Yeah, absolutely. She is so quick. So you're trying to close out and make it difficult, but she puts it on the floor. You've really got to make sure you open up and get with her and get the help you need.
Olivia Cooper is checked in for the Abes. She wears number 2. O'Keefe 1 of 2 from the line, but an offensive rebound for the Huskies. Lavoie will get it to Smith. Bounce pass inside. Good look for Standiford. Couldn't quite finish. Here's Cooper for the Abes. They've got the ball in a 4-point lead. Paul Meir, can she stay hot? Not that time, but Schroeder the offensive rebound. Nearly stolen. Palmier gets it back. Schroeder in the corner.
Entry.
They find Raina Welsh for 2.
Ashlyn Schroeder on a great look inside. That's what the Old Days have got to do right now. They got to go to Raina Welsh on the offense.
Yeah, it's that post and repost. It might not be there for the first time, but can always go back to it.
Yeah, elbow to corner. It's going to free her up on one of those 2 looks.
Shepler gets her own rebound. Doesn't get the finish, but she'll draw the foul, and that will go on Raina Welsh. So Adeline Shepler, the sophomore, goes to the line, averages 13.2 points per game this season for the Huskies. Shoots almost 54% from the floor. Meredith Adams and Jordan Peed back in for the Old Abes. Huskies pull a little closer. It's back to a 5-point game with just over 11 minutes to go here from the doghouse. North versus Memorial. Ball knocked away, nearly stolen by Shepler, but she stepped on the sideline trying to save that ball. Memorial will keep it, and they'll have Schroeder to throw it in. It's it inside to Peed. Now to Rhea Welch. Check that.
Yeah, good
There's
drive.
Jordan Peed on the drive off the pass from Rhea Shaw.
Look for her to do a little bit more of that now coming down the stretch, especially when you got Buschendorf sitting on the bench for the Huskies.
We've seen Peed several times. Early in the game, she likes to be a facilitator, and then she'll start looking for her shot afterwards. O'Keefe will launch from distance, no good. Rebound to Meredith Adams.
Good job by Pete forcing that step back three. A little tougher to make.
Peed clears to Shaw. Shaw on the drive. Gets to the glass. Can't
Missed another
finish.
layup. Oh, great look inside.
Rebound Standiford ahead to O'Keefe. Smith passes on the three. They dump it to Standiford. O'Keefe will let it fly, and she's got another one.
Well, O'Keefe is single-handedly keeping the Huskies in this.
Ellie O'Keefe, 11 of the 12 Huskies points. Schroeder on the drive. Back out to Shaw. Cooper, open look. No good. Ball knocked out of bounds, they say last touch by Jaden Smith.
Cooper with a good look in the corner.
Olympic Flame Restaurant in Eau Claire since 1980. Uncle Lampros brought homemade family recipes from Greece, and the tradition continues today at Olympic Flame Restaurant. Eau Claire's best kept secret, Olympic Flame Greek restaurant on London Road. Ashlyn Schroeder to throw it in for the Abes. Finds Jordan Peed for two.
Boy, those baseline out-of-bounds plays have really been effective for the old Abes tonight.
Abes back up by 6. O'Keefe, nice look inside. Smith couldn't quite finish. Palmier has it now for the Abes. Inside, Adams.
Good
no,
move.
Adams gets
Gotta go
it
strong.
back. O'Keefe trying to take it away.
They're called jump
They're
ball
going to get the
underneath.
held ball and possession arrow point in the way of the Huskies.
Boy,
Ellie
too bad.
Jacobs is checked in for the Huskies and Raina Welsh.
Yeah, Meredith Adams, nice move inside, just couldn't finish it.
The Rural Virtual Academy is an online tuition-free public school serving students pre-K through high school right here in Wisconsin. The RVA strives to offer families the tools and resources needed to provide a strong academic foundation for each child with the flexibility to learn on their own schedule and at their own pace, even host hundreds of free events around the state to foster friendships among the students. For more information, visit ruralvirtual.org. Marquardt Motors, your local Buick and GMC dealer, has the area's largest pre-owned and new vehicle inventory with new arrivals daily. View the inventory at marquardtmotors.com or stop in to talk to a friendly salaried sales consultant. Huskies have the basketball. They trail by 6. Ellie O'Keefe to bring it up. She's got 11 of the 12 North points. Picks up the dribble. Gets it off to Jacobs. Back to O'Keefe. She'll launch from distance and hit another one. Correction, that was Ava O'Keefe.
Yeah, if it's not one O'Keefe, it's the other from the arc.
Out of bounds, turnover will give the ball back to the North Huskies. So the O'Keefe twins have 14 of the 15 points.
And 4 for 4 from the arc, I do believe.
Ellie has 11, Ava with 3. Here's Ava O'Keefe, thought about it. Good move into the lane, but the Jump shot just comes up a little short. What's interesting, Sparks, is that during the volleyball season, Ava is the starting setter, and then Ellie will come in and relieve her, and then they kind of flip that for basketball.
Well, tonight they've played a lot together, that's for sure.
There's another volleyball player, Schroeder, trying to get that pass to the near side. It's knocked out of bounds. The Huskies will get it. So that's back-to-back turnovers for the Old Abes on successive possessions.
Yeah, when the Old Abes haven't turned it over, they've actually had good looks in their offensive sets.
On the drive, Shepler got it, and the foul.
Just a little blow-by there from the top of the key.
We've seen a couple of these North offensive players who've got that good first step, and they're capable of getting into the lane. Shepler at the line, trying to tie this game up.
Oh, and they actually gave that foul to Welsh. That'll be her second.
So Welsh will set.
Yeah, I thought that one was going to Ashton Schroeder, but Welsh gets the.
So both Welsh and Buschendorf, the two centers for each team, both sitting on the bench. And we are back to even. Pede looking inside. Adams fouled by Jaden Smith.
Yeah, good post up by Adams, real strong inside, making the Huskies reach over the top.
It's a non-shooting foul. Sixth foul, though, on the Huskies. The next one will put the Abes in the bonus. Pede. The step through, no. Adams offensive rebound. Schroeder, she'll try a three-pointer. Adams the offensive rebound. And
Another
tied up
ball
by Smith. They're going to get the held ball. Oh, Cortera Smith, really nice defense there and got all ball on that one. So
Adams,
the Abes to throw it in.
Adams working hard, though. A couple of offensive boards. Keeps it with Memorial.
Smith to Adams. To the left hand. No.
Another
Adams
board.
fires it out. Palmier. Shot from Shaw is no good. Good rebound pulled down by Shepler. Here's Ellie O'Keefe. O'Keefe on the drive. Tries to get it to Ava O'Keefe, who saves it, but into the hands of Shaw. Shaw on the push to Palmier. Jordan Pede out to Palmier. Three-pointer, no. Shaw tracks down the rebound. Ellie O'Keefe picks it up. And she gets fouled by Rhea Shaw. So Rhea Shaw now has picked up her second foul. So that's a couple of Old Abes. 2 fouls apiece. Haley Lavoie is checked back in for the Huskies.
But again, the advantage of the Old Abes is they go deep in their bench and do it early and often. So again, when somebody gets in foul trouble, kids can come in and they've gotten plenty of minutes already.
Ellie O'Keefe out to Smith, back to O'Keefe. Up top, Smith for 3, no. Palmier tracks down the rebound. Abes on the break with numbers. Pede will slow it down. On the drive, Graham gets into the lane and gets fouled. Smith will pick up the foul. Cora Graham at the line. The sophomore averages 5 points per game. Ava O'Keefe back in for North. And check that, Aurora Woodford is checked in again for the Old Abes. Graham's second free throw is good. Abes regain the lead. It's 20-18. O'Keefe picks up the dribble. Back out to Smith. Rotate it far side. Lavoie thought about launching that 3. O'Keefe on the drive. Couldn't quite finish.
Got some help that time from the Old A's on defense. Went 1-on-2.
Palmier clears it to Woodford. Now in the far corner. Schroeder, Pede up top. Passes on the three. Leaves it for Schroeder. Schroeder, the floater, rolls off.
Didn't get it to go.
Huskies on the push. Lavoie to Smith. Now Ellie O'Keefe, she'll launch from outside, no good. Palmier the rebound.
Got very good lead.
Ahead to Jordan Pede.
Almost the end
won't
one.
get the finish, but she'll go to the line as Ava O'Keefe committed the foul.
Good job by the Old A's with that long rebound of taking it and going the other way. Had numbers again.
A couple of times Memorial's had some fast break opportunities, but I think they get a little bunched up at times. They don't kind of stay in their lanes.
Yeah, the spacing
Give
is an
themselves
issue.
that,
You're
that
exactly
option,
right.
yeah. Jordan Pede puts in the first free throw. Pede is up to 5 points now. Comes in averaging 14.3 offensive rebound.
Now Schroeder
but
with
then
another
stolen.
rebound, but then gets it stolen.
Huskies on the push now. Lavoie in trouble. Lavoie trying to get off the shot. Kind of got bailed out there as Palmier reached in and committed the foul.
Yeah, Palmier got on the wrong side. She got it on the upside instead of being down by the basket side, so all she had to do was step towards the hoop and shoot it. It was wide open.
Here's Haley Lavoie, the junior, averages 5.2 points per game. Buschendorf will check in now for Smith. Buschendorf, remember, has 2 personal fouls, but with Welsh on the bench for the Abes with 2 fouls. Tim Peterson says, I want to get my starting center back out there.
Probably let her play just a couple of minutes here and then get her out before the half.
21-19 is your score. Palmier on the drive, took an extra step. So now the Huskies can tie it with the 2 or take the lead with the 3. They have not led in this first half.
Ellie O'Keefe looking for that clear out again. Good job cutting her off by Pede.
Ava O'Keefe now with it. Leaves it for Buschendorf. Now back out to Ellie O'Keefe. She'll launch from distance, and she's got another one. Huskies have their first lead of the game, and Ellie O'Keefe has 14 of their 22 points. Whistle on the drive and a foul before that shot. Cora Graham will go to the line.
On the Huskies, number 3, Ava O'Keefe.
Ava O'Keefe picks up the foul, and that is her second. So fouls starting to mount for a couple players on each team.
Coach Fanning just brought over Jordan Pede right there and said, hey, you got to close out and not let O'Keefe take that 3. And she's like, yeah, but she's in the next county when she lets that fly. I'm closing out, Coach. I'm closing out.
Well, like I said, O'Keefe has got that great first step, but she can do the step back and knock down the 3 as well. Just a really impressive player. 2-2 from the line, and the Abes are back in the lead. Just over 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, our stats say that Ellie O'Keefe shooting 31% from the three-point line, but she's shooting way better than that tonight.
Buschendorf on the low block. Defended well by Schroeder. Here's Palmier on the push.
There's your breakout again.
Graham goes to the glass. Schroeder,
good
offensive
foul.
rebound in the bucket.
A lot of contact in that first layup that Coach Fanning wanted. Looking at the officials like she's getting hammered going up.
Boy, Ashlyn Schroeder is that Swiss Army knife for the Abes. Does a
absolutely.
little bit of everything.
Yeah, she'll get double digits in rebounds, probably double digits points. Guard their best player usually. Like now she's on O'Keefe.
Up top is Smith.
Good defense by Pede.
Taken away. Here comes Woodford to Jordan Pede.
Oh, it got hammered.
Knocked away by O'Keefe. Ava O'Keefe with 2 fouls. Got in there and knocked the ball away.
Ooh, got fortunate there. Usually when you swing down like that and you see nothing but arms flailing and everything else, usually you get that call. But break for the Huskies right there.
Addie Shepler back in for the Huskies. Abe's to throw it in with Schroeder. They find Paul Meir, who tracks it down right in front of the north bench. Paul Meir gets the high screen from Schroeder. Dribble handoff, Woodford. Now Peed probing. Gets it back to Paul Meir. Graham on the drive. And delivering the bounce pass, but
Paul Meir was out of
bounds. Paul Meir was out of bounds. Yeah, again, Abe's a little bunched up on that offensive set. Ellie O'Keefe is back in after a short rest.
I think the Abes have got to get Jordan Peed a little bit more involved in an offensive set. She's the one who can score. I think right now with who we got on the floor, they've got to go to her.
Huskies with the ball down 3. Buschendorf. Turnaround jumper is good.
There, she took her time, little turnaround fade away. She got it to go.
Abe's by 1. Peed gives it up to Woodford. Dribble handoff, Paul Meir. Bounce pass down low to Schroeder. Second effort blocked by Buschendorf. Ellie O'Keefe now. Lavoie for 3. It's no good. Smith tracks down the long rebound. Buschendorf, a foot on the line. It's no good. Rebound to Paul Meir. Lydia Paul Meir on the drive. Counted and the foul.
Oh, great aggressive drive right there. Paul Meir's seen it's a one-on-one. Draws that third foul from Buschendorf.
So, Standiford and Smith back in for the Huskies. Buschendorf will have to sit. That's a tough one for her. She had that nice turnaround shot, and you think, okay, she's going to get into her game now with Welsh on the bench, but now she's got to go to the bench herself with that third foul.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with her closing out on the perimeter on those perimeter shooters. Buschendorf would have had some looks inside.
Schroeder, offensive rebound.
She might have more offensive board than defensive boards tonight.
Jordan Peed. Defended well by Smith. Woodford in trouble. They get it in the corner. Jordan Peed for 3. It's no good. Schroeder another rebound. Paul Meir will try one from distance. That's no good.
Schroeder
ball
kept it
batted
alive.
into the hands of the Abes, and they'll reset with Cooper. Paul Meir on the floater. That's no good. Battle for the loose ball. They say last touch by Paul Meir. Out of bounds. Huskies will have it with the minute 17 left.
A lot of good looks right there for the old Abes. Just couldn't get one to drop, but again, a better offensive set for them.
Here's Ellie O'Keefe. Leaves it for Smith. Smith to the glass. No. Into the hands of Lavoie. She can't finish. Cooper the rebound. And she's called for steps in the backcourt. Tough defense applied by Smith.
Yeah, she's really getting hassled all the way there. All she really had to do there was just pick it up and wait for one of her teammates to come back and help her out.
Cora Graham is checked in for the Abes. Ellie O'Keefe to throw it in for the Huskies.
Under a minute left now in the first half.
Gets it back, thought about the 3. The defense by Peed. Here's Lavoie. Smith will try a 3-pointer. That's short. Rebound tracked down by the Huskies. They get it to O'Keefe. She can't finish. Offensive rebound and a putback by Shepler. Huskies within 1.
See if the old Abes want to settle here for 1. Guess not. She's going hard to the hole.
Cooper will launch a 3-pointer. It's no good. Schroeder the rebound. No on the putback. Abes. Huskies, though, with time. Taking it to the hole is Addie Shepler. to beat the buzzer, and with that, the North Huskies grab a 28-27 lead over the Eau Claire Memorial Old Ames. A really good first half of action here at the Doghouse, and the Huskies did a good job of just hanging around, and hit some shots late, and they take the lead into the break.
Yeah, outstanding job, like you said, just the Huskies playing with them. Really didn't get sped up too bad. Were able to get their offensive set on the half court and run that through O'Keefe, and Ellie O'Keefe with just a great first half, already 14 points. But again, run their offense through her. She got them settled down, got some good looks, and like you said, late they started to fall. They take that 1 point lead.
Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security. HS Fence has served Wisconsin's commercial and residential fencing needs for the last 18 years. HS Fence specializing in chain link, wood, vinyl, and ornamental fencing. We are at the half from the Doghouse. Huskies leading the Old Ames in a good one, 28-27. We'll have some halftime entertainment for you, and we'll be back with the second half right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Lasting Exteriors.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live, work, and play throughout the Chippewa Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Wall-to-Wall Carpet One, located on East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. Give Wall-to-Wall Carpet One a call at 715-598-4485. Since 2009.
When it seems life is smooth sailing, life happens. When it does, let Potter Agency help make all your insurance arrangements a breeze. Potter Agency is a local agency and will work to save you money. We have the best selection of insurance company products, and our dedicated agents will tailor your coverage to your needs. Give us a call or check out our website. When life is a little choppy, let Potter Agency help guide you to smoother waters.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Blue Northern Distributing of Eau Claire, Wisconsin is a local family-owned business and has been distributing products in western Wisconsin for over 20 years. Our friendly truck drivers are extensively trained to be the best in the industry.
Because it's a really good family-oriented company.
Blue Northern distributes milk and dairy products to many schools and businesses. Right now, we are seeking qualified Class A truck drivers to join our fleet. Apply today at BlueNorthernDistributing.com.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. Our focus is providing your family with peace of mind by offering state-of-the-art systems that blend convenience and security into one. It all starts with our security system, which lets you add control of lights, door locks, thermostats, and more. You can control all of them with your touchscreen keypad or your mobile phone. With this state-of-the-art system, home control can be adjusted to your lifestyle automatically.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
Today's game is brought to you by, for any size and occasion, look your best and stop at Muldoon's Menswear in Eau Claire. Muldoon's Menswear on South Hastings Drive in Eau Claire. Castle Insurance of Eau Claire is your independent insurance agent, providing coverage catered to your needs. That's Castle Insurance in Eau Claire. Are you an athlete ready to have the competitive edge? Are you looking to be your best and have the competitive edge at your job? Contact Vince at Athletic Wellness today. For over 30 years, Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors has been the #1 home seller in northern Wisconsin. For realty in the Chippewa Valley, call Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors today. Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Today's game is brought to you by Apple Weight Loss Chiropractic Care is more than just making the pain disappear. It's about learning, understanding, and taking care of your body to improve your quality of life with Apple Weight Loss. Whether buying or selling, home, recreation, commercial, no matter your budget, find the listings at DonnellanOnline.com. Franson Bank and Trust has a team of experienced bankers that will provide a vast array of loan products tailored to your situation. Franson Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are back at the Doghouse, Eau Claire North High School home team. Eau Claire North Huskies leading the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's in a great one, 28-27 as we get set to start the second half. Bob Radovich, Dave Sparger here in the Doghouse with you. Great atmosphere in a really interesting game going on. There was a time and it looked like Memorial was just going to run away and put some distance between them and the Huskies. They got out to a 12-5 lead. Extended it out to 18-12, but then Memorial ran into some fouls or a couple turnovers, and then North started heating up. Got a 1-point game going into the second half, Sparks.
Yeah, we talked about pregame, how tough it is on this court for the visiting team. Right now, the Huskies are making that happen. Doing an outstanding job of shooting from the perimeter. Do believe the Huskies have drained 5 threes here in the first half to really put themselves right where they want to be. 1-point lead coming into the second half. Old Ames, they're going to obviously have some good talk at halftime, how to make some adjustment, maybe slow down that perimeter shooting, and then do a little better job on the offense of just spacing. You and I talked a little bit during the break here. Now they've had a lot of fast break opportunities, but they've been too bunched up, too bottlenecked in the middle and not spaced well enough to make those Huskies defend better against that break. And so we'll see if the Old A's make those adjustments.
Ellie O'Keefe has 14 points for the Huskies to lead all scorers. Jordan Peed has 5, Raina Welsh 4 for the Old A's. Expect those two to get a little bit more involved in the offense second half.
Yeah, need to if they're going to be successful.
Here's Buschendorf on the drive, clears to O'Keefe, guarded now by Schroeder. Buschendorf from inside the arc, knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by Jaden Smith, and it's Memorial basketball. Raina Welsh to throw it in for the A's. Gets it into Rhea Shaw. And it's the first Memorial possession of the second half. O'Keefe guarding Shaw. Welsh at the high post. Left side they go. Schroeder. Kick out. Palmier passes on the 3. Gives it up to Schroeder. Baseline drive and a nice feed to Raina Welsh.
Good look right there from Schroeder. And again, getting Welsh involved in the very first possession. 2 points for her.
Abe's back in the lead. Here's Ellie O'Keefe. Gives it up to Hope Buschendorf. Rotated up top, Shepler. They loop it inside. It's knocked away. Last touch by the A's, or by the Huskies rather. Sans Hannah had a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. Sans Hannah hasn't had a whole lot of playing time. She's dealing with some fouls as well. It'll be a story we keep an eye on. Foul trouble on each team. Welsh up top. They clear to Schroeder. Schroeder on the drive. No. Welsh offensive rebound. Taken away by Sans Hannah.
Yeah, she did a good job of stripping it as Welsh brought it down.
Ahead to Shepler. Shepler on the drive. Can't get around Welsh. Welsh picks up the foul. And now it's decision time for head coach Brandon Fanning of the Old A's as Raina Welsh has picked up her 3rd.
Yeah, I think he'll stay with her. It's only the 3rd. She's still got 2 to play with here in the second half.
O'Keefe to throw it in for the Huskies. Up top to Sans Hannah. Huskies with the ball down by 1. Trying to get it to O'Keefe on the backdoor cut. Karam's off the board. Palmier ahead to Schroeder. Corner, Shaw, 3, no. Smith the rebound. And to O'Keefe. Picked up by Peed, now on the switch, Schroeder. O'Keefe on the drive, gives it up, Buschendorf, Sans Hannah. Driving baseline, gets it to Shepler. In the corner, O'Keefe, now guarded by Welsh.
Yeah, O'Keefe's got to try to take her. Who picks up instead.
Wanted to do the step back 3. Welsh playing some good defense. Hands to Buschendorf. Diving for the basketball.
On the floor.
Peed on the tie-up. Held ball possession arrow point in the way of Memorial. Good defensive sequence there by the Apes.
Yeah, it really was. A lot of good job of helping and recovering. Right, they're able to double and steal those gaps. They kick it out. They recovered in time.
Get Culligan Water for just $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Rhea Shaw to bring it up for the Apes. Over to Cora Graham. Graham on the drive. To Palmier. Shepler trying to take it away. Sans Hannah. But given right back to the Apes. They loop it to the corner. Taken away by Shepler. Shepler on the push. Left hand. No. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Huskies.
Cora Graham, really nice defense that time. as they pushed and had numbers. She just held her ground, made him shoot over the top.
Ames basketball up by 1. It was a 1-point Huskies lead at the break. Shaw. Palmier. Shaw thought about the 3. Hounded by Sands Hannah.
Got a lot of hands, yeah.
And fouled by Sands Hannah.
Yeah, she has a tendency to put 2 hands right there on the hip or the body of the dribbler, and that's going to get called.
3 fouls on Sands Hannah. Smith back in for North. Ames get it into Pede, inside
That's
Welsh. Raina Welsh, no!
Gets
but
it
takes
back.
the rebound away, counted in the foul.
Yeah, Buschendorf goes to the bench, and they go right back inside. And here comes Welsh again. Missed the first, get the board, put it back up and in, and get the and one.
Foul goes on Smith. That is her first. Raina Welsh at the line. She's up to 8 points. Make it 9.
Well, we talked about that at halftime. Welsh and Pede needed to do more on that offensive end. And right now, Welsh has brought it up in the second half.
Now, Welsh and Pede both checking out. Sparks, you touched on this in the first half. You look at this Ames lineup and you wonder, okay, where are the points going to come from?
Yeah, Lydia Palmier has really probably got to set this offense. You still got Cora Graham, and you got Shaw. But again, not your key ones, but nice look inside.
Inside gets the finish.
Ellie O'Keefe, real good patience inside right there.
Ellie O'Keefe up to 16 points. Palmier on the drive, gets to the glass. No, knocked away. And Shepler on the push for the Huskies. Lavoie clears it. Smith, open 3. It's no good. Palmier pulls down the rebound. Loops it up ahead. Graham blocked from behind. Jaden Smith.
Good also by Smith. Graham did a nice job running the floor. Had that layup until Smith got her from behind.
Great defensive play. Now Jordan Pede gets back in, so it was a pretty short rest for her.
He sure was. A little drink of water, you're back.
Schroeder to throw it in. They find Palmier, 3-pointer. It's off. Offensive rebound. Adams in traffic will draw the foul.
Adams has done a nice job tonight on offensive board. She's had several boards and try to put him back. Draws the foul.
That'll put Meredith Adams at the line. Adams still looking to get into the scoring column, but she's pulled down some key rebounds and given the Abes a good presence inside. Olivia Cooper back in for the Abes, as Palmier will get a rest. Second free throw coming now for Meredith Adams. Free throw is good. 3-point lead for the Abes. And Raina Shaw is back in for the Abes.
Raina Welsh.
I'm sorry, Raina Welsh, my mistake.
Olivia Cooper also in for the Old Abes again.
Ellie O'Keefe to bring it up. 16 points to lead all scorers. Guarded by Jordan Pede. Far side they go to Shepler. Shepler swings it to O'Keefe. Good closeout by Pede.
Yeah, Pede working hard to take away that right hand.
Pede's got a little bit of size, couple inches on Ellie O'Keefe. O'Keefe on the drive. Floater in the lane. No. Pede the rebound. Pede on the push. Corner 3. Cooper rims out. Buschendorf the rebound.
Right there. Big one. She got that between two Old Abes.
O'Keefe gets the high screen. Crossover dribble to Buschendorf. Backing it on Welsh. Buschendorf, no. Welsh the rebound. Shaw on the push now for Memorial. To Cooper. Inside. Welsh, no, gets her own rebound. And if that, no, it's a held ball possession, arrow point in the way of the Huskies. And you see Buschendorf kind of grinning there because, boy, initially when that whistle happened, you're thinking, oh, boy, that's 4 on Buschendorf. But instead, they got the held ball.
Yeah, she did a good job just kind of get on top of that ball and didn't swing at it. Ties it up.
We figured, Sparks, that was going to be a really good matchup between those two post players, and it has lived up to the billing. Ava O'Keefe now. Tried to get it to Buschendorf, poked away by Schroeder. Schroeder to the hoop.
Oh!
Almost got the roll, fouled by Ava O'Keefe.
How's that for athleticism right there? Spins, gets the steal, takes the hammer, and almost gets it to go.
Ashlyn Schroeder to the line. She's got 2 points. Meredith Adams and Rhea Shaw back in for Memorial.
Well, similar to the first half, Huskies find themselves with quite a few fouls early as they've got 4. The Old A's only have 1.
Schroeder knocks down the second free throw. Abes have outscored the Huskies this half 7-2 and have opened up a 4-point lead. Ellie O'Keefe to Ava O'Keefe. She'll launch from distance. Shaw the rebound for the Abes. Rhea Shaw all the way to the glass for the bucket.
Boy, it has that feeling right now that the Old A's could balloon this thing if the Huskies aren't careful.
Yeah, kind of danger zone time for the Huskies. And a steal.
Shaw's going to take this one.
Shaw, hesitation dribble, and she gets fouled.
Nice little move right there from the sophomore.
O'Keefe will pick up the foul, and that is her 4th. 4 on Ava O'Keefe. Huskies will take the timeout. We'll keep it here. At Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, whether you are a professional athlete, weekend warrior, or simply have an aching joint, rest assured that you will receive unsurpassed care delivered with compassion and respect. When you need it most, visit the sports medical experts at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Stop Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Abes trailed by 1 at the break. They've regained the lead. Now they go up by 6. It's been a good combination of some solid defense, some rebounding. They've turned the Huskies over a couple times. They've seemingly made it a point to get the ball inside. And as such, they've opened up a 6-point lead.
Yeah, the biggest thing right now is the Old A's defense has turned it up. The Huskies have not been able to hit that open 3 like they did the first half. Old A's are coming down with those rebounds and getting that push and getting good looks. And when they've set up on that half-court set, like you said, they've run their offense and they've looked inside or been able to take it on the drive.
Here's Rhea Shaw at the line. She's got 4 points. Knocks in that one. And the Abes on top by 7. O'Keefe gives it up to Shepler. Shepler hounded by Palmier, but they're going to get Lydia Palmier on the foul.
Little knicker-dimer up on the top there from Palmier in the reach in.
Ellie O'Keefe to throw it in for the Huskies. Finds Lavoie. Hounded by Shaw. Looped inside, kick out O'Keefe. Passed on the 3. O'Keefe on the drive, gets the floater.
Real tough shot right there by Ellie O'Keefe. Little drive, little run and hanging.
She's up to 18 points. Peed dragged the pivot foot. Turnover will give it back to the Huskies.
She was looking to make that entry down to the post. Took that nice long stride to make the entry, decided not to, but slid her pivot foot.
Raina Welsh, Olivia Woodford back in for the Old Abes. Jaden Smith checks back in for the Huskies. They've got the ball, down by 5. Ellie O'Keefe up top. Gives it to Buschendorf. Lavoie with it now. They find Buschendorf. Shepler on the drive. Now Smith with it, hounded by Schroeder. Shepler. And now Lavoie in traffic, taken away. Schroeder to Shaw. Back to Schroeder for the bucket. Oh!
Not sure Shaw saw her, but she threw it back to the right spot. Schroeder came and got it.
Yeah, that was the key on that one. Schroeder saw that, and she went and got the pass and laid it up and in. Abes now by 7. Huskies trying to answer. Battle for the rebound. Welsh pulls it away. It caroms off of Paul Meir.
This is going to be an interesting call here. Not sure what this one's going to be. It was a loose ball. Oh! They gave it to Welsh on a loose ball, just going down to pick it up. Nobody from the Old Abes is happy.
No, certainly not. So Welsh will have to sit with the 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's just a loose ball. You just got to let them play that one out. They just go down to tie that up.
So make a note of that. 9:39 to go. Welsh, 4th foul.
Yeah, we've seen a lot worse tonight, not called, and then you get that little cheapie. So tough break there for the Old Abes. Let's see if the Huskies take advantage.
Ellie O'Keefe to throw it in. Gets it to Buschendorf. Gives it up and putting the shot up and in is Addie Shepler.
Shepler, a good drive right there.
Shaw trying to answer.
Wow.
And she does.
Looked like a 4 shot. Baby lefty got it to go.
Rhea Shaw up to 7 points now.
Shaw's kind of taking over here this second half, looking to score.
O'Keefe trying the backdoor pass. It's knocked around. They're still battling
on the
for
floor.
it.
And that'll go to the Old Abes.
Possession arrow point in the way of Memorial.
Tell you what, we've been kind of looking for Jordan P. to do some more offensively, but you know what her job is? Shutting down.
Yeah, she's got to defend Ellie O'Keefe.
Yeah, and that's exactly what she's done this second half. She has really slowed her down. O'Keefe came in with 14 in the first half. She's only had 4 now.
Only 4 points in the second half, and hasn't had those open looks either.
Yeah.
7-point lead now for the Abes, looking to get some distance between themselves and the Huskies. Schroeder, second effort, no. Great rebound there.
Got herself a little
by
too low
Smith.
at the hoop.
O'Keefe will pull it out. Got Buschendorf posting up. She gets the feed. Shepler on the drive. Won't get the bucket, but she draws the foul. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Enjoy the benefits of business banking at Security Financial Bank with several options to fit your business. Learn more about business banking, sfbank.com. Cora Graham back in for the Abes. She'll get Ashlyn Schroeder. Second free throw coming now for Shepler. Won't get that one. Rebound to Jordan Peed. Gives it up to Paul Meir. Abes want to run something on that far side. They get it to Pete. It goes off her foot and out of bounds. The Huskies have it with 8:19 left.
Yeah, every time you look up and you're thinking the Old Abes are going to stretch to double digits, they just can't seem to get over that hump. Stays at 7, the Huskies ball. That's an over and back.
And over and back. The Huskies, they got it into the front court, threw it into the back court.
Yeah, Smith knew it as soon as she passed it. She was trying to reach for it to bring it back.
Ashlyn Schroeder back in after a very quick rest. Olivia Cooper back in as well. She'll get Paul Meir.
Cooper's a 3-point specialist for the Old Abes. Likes to sit out there and look for that shot. She just hasn't had one fall for her tonight.
Shorter gets it into Pede, and Pede will pull it out. Over to Shaw.
Setting that high pick and roll.
Rhea Shaw gets fouled on the drive.
This might just come down to free throws tonight. If the Old Ames can make theirs, they'll stretch this lead out, and the Huskies need to make theirs to get back in it.
Ellie Jacobs gets the foul. That's her first. Rhea Shaw at the line.
Leads back up to 8.
And that's how many points Rhea Shaw has.
That'll be her 8th. There again,
in and out.
Get him off the fall.
Jacobs gets it back to O'Keefe. 8 minutes remaining. O'Keefe from distance. It's short. Trying to save it that time was Jacobs.
Again, great job by Jordan Pede, staying on that right side of it. She's doing a really nice job this second half of just staying on her right side and forcing her left.
It's one of the better looks Ellie O'Keefe had, but just came up short on that one.
Well, and you wonder if fatigue isn't going to be a factor,
I was
too.
just going to ask that question to you, Sparks.
Yeah,
this has been an intense game, and you can see players from both sides kind of looking a little gassed.
Yeah, again, the Old Ames have gone deeper and have switched and subbed a lot more often. Timeout here, Memorial. Save the 5-second call.
We'll keep it right here, and we'll tell you that Castle Insurance, based in Eau Claire, is your local independent insurance provider. By being an independent insurance agency, they represent many of the finest companies in the industry to get you the coverage that's right for you. For all your insurance needs, you can depend on Castle Insurance. 42-34, Ames leading the Huskies. Remember, it was 28-27 in favor of North at the half, but in the second half, it's the Old Ames outscoring the Huskies to the tune of 14-7. And again, Sparks, you touched on it, that depth of Memorial. And, you know, you're looking at 5 different players that could lead them on scoring in any given night. Tonight, you know, Welsh has had the foul trouble. Pede has expended so much energy on defense. So now it's players like Lydia Palmier and Rhea Shaw that are stepping up. Cooper rotates it over to Shaw. 7:25 left. Shaw gives it up to Pede. Cooper, three-pointer. Had a good look.
Yeah,
it's no good.
Look, she just can't get him to drop tonight.
O'Keefe quickly back the other way for the Huskies. Smith thought about the three. Shaw on the closeout. Buschendorf driving baseline. Gets that one to drop.
Adams just too aggressive closing out on Buschendorf. Went right by her.
Oh, Buschendorf now with 4 points.
There's that high pick and roll look.
Pede, or check that. Schroeder.
Nice look inside.
Inside. Adams in trouble. Now they rotate it. Pede from distance. No good. Adams tracks it down.
Timeout,
we're going to get the timeout by the Old Ames. We'll step aside, and we're back in just a bit with more basketball from the doghouse. Stick around, it's a good one. Ames leading the Huskies 42-36. 6:33 left. We're back in a minute on Zaleski Sports.
Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Lasting Exteriors.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
We are back at the doghouse, Eau Claire North High School. 6 minutes, 33 seconds to go, second half. Memorial was down 1 at the break, has now opened up his 6-point lead on the North Huskies. Memorial will have the basketball after that timeout. Palmier is back in for Memorial. She's got it. Dribble handoff to Schroeder. Back to Palmier. Palmier, the floater, no.
A good set play out of the timeout.
Knocked around. Shaw gets it back. And we'll see who the foul is on. And it's going to go on Hope Buschendorf.
Buschendorf picks
that
up
is
her
fourth. Although credit to Buschendorf, she played a fairly long time there with the third personal foul. And at the moment, yep, she'll check out as Ellie O'Keefe comes back in after a short rest.
Yeah, Bushner will probably check out until Welshreed comes back in.
Yeah, both the post players with 4 fouls.
And again, at the free throw line, the Old Abe's only shooting about 50%. They've hit about 1 every 2 every time they've lined up there. So they could have stretched this out, but it still stays just 7.
Rhea Shaw now with 9 points. Ellie O'Keefe. Ava O'Keefe. Got it.
Good look right there. Good dish to her sister. She hits the open one.
The Twins combining. Shaw right back the other way
right
for
to
a
the
bucket.
glass. Nobody stopped the ball. She took it right down and scored.
Back to a 7-point lead for the Old Abes.
O'Keefe got the switch that she wanted.
Huskies with Lavoie. They loop it in the corner. Ava O'Keefe, mid-range jumper is good.
All of a sudden, she's found the range.
Ava O'Keefe with 7. Twin sister Ellie has 18. 5-point game. Memorial with the lead in the ball. Palmier. Near side, Shaw. Shaw. Step through and the finish.
So aggressive on that offensive end right now.
Rhea Shaw with 13. 7-point lead now with 5 minutes to go. Ellie O'Keefe swings it far side to Lavoie. Shepler. Guarded by Shaw. Shepler gets the finish.
Good patience right there from Shepler. Nobody came to help, took her time.
Shaw gets it back from Schroeder. Jordan Peed. Abe's content to work a little clock here. Of course, as I say that, Shaw takes it to the hoop, gets it blocked, but also fouled. And the foul is going to be on Ava O'Keefe, and that is her 5th. So Ava O'Keefe fouls out with 7 points.
Wow, that's unfortunate for the Huskies. Ava O'Keefe was one who had the hot hand here, hit a couple of mid-range jumpers to keep the Huskies in this. And now they'll lose her to 5 fouls.
Raina Welsh checking in for the Abes. She's got 4 fouls.
She'll come in for Graham.
So Curtera Smith will check in for the Huskies. As Rhea Smith will be at the line. Smith with 13 points.
Shaw's been shooting only about 50% from the line right now. Yeah, she has 13 points, but she could have about 17, 18 if she knocked down the freebies.
You said it earlier, Sparks. This might come down to a free throw shooting competition.
And there again, misses both.
Welsh,
Step
rebound,
through,
bucket.
Good time for her to check in.
Raina Welsh up to 11 points, been battling foul problems. O'Keefe on the drive and the finish.
Tough finish. Well, she couldn't do much to help there with 4 fouls.
Ellie O'Keefe up to 20 points. Under 4 minutes to go. Crosstown showdown from the doghouse.
Coach Fanning with a set play here. Calling it out.
Welsh to Schroeder. Schroeder on the drive.
Good
no.
drive.
Welsh the
Inside.
rebound in all kinds of traffic. There's contact.
A lot of bumps and bodies down there.
Yeah, looks like they're going to get Smith on the foul. That's 3
Welsh.
on Smith.
Brandon Welsh to shoot. Now it's a matter of, is it the bonus or 2 here?
Well, 9 fouls on the Huskies, so it's a 1-and-1. It's not the double bonus.
You're right, it is going to stay. You're right, that was the 9th.
Hope Buschendorf checking back in, and Nolan Sands-Hanna also back. Sands-Hanna has been dealing with foul problems, as is Buschendorf. This has been one competitive basketball game.
We knew Buschendorf would come back in as soon as Welsh did. So good job by Arena Welsh knocking down the free throws.
She's got 12 points.
She goes 1 for 2.
Oh, Schroeder the rebound, but
couldn't maintain control.
Turned it over. Here's O'Keefe. Ellie O'Keefe guarded by Jordan Peed. Looking for that backdoor cut. Nothing there. Instead gets it to Buschendorf. Taken away. Here's Schroeder. Ashlyn Schroeder blocked from behind. But a rebound and a bucket for Jordan Peed.
Good foul by Jordan Peed. Good hustle.
Jordan Peed has 7 points. The lead is 8. Smith for 3. Got it.
The answer. Jaden Smith. Just what the Huskies needed.
3:05 to go. Timeout on the floor. We will step aside as well. Back with more from the Doghouse right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live.
All right, back to live action. It looked like we were going to get a timeout, but instead, coaches decided, okay, let's just play on, save those timeouts for later. Abe's basketball up by 5. Schroeder to Palmier. She'll back it out.
Good backdoor cut by Shaw.
Can't quite finish. Shaw saves it. Up top, Jordan Peed. Layup good.
Swinging the basketball by the old Abe. Jordan Peed on the drive, left side.
Jordan Peed starting to heat up. She's got 9 points. Ellie O'Keefe. Smith three-pointer. Rims out. Sands-Hanna going after the rebound. They're going to get Welsh on the foul. So
2 of them going for the loose
ball.
ball.
Welsh fouls out with 12 points. So Welsh fouls out. And Brandon Fanning will use this opportunity to chat with his team. The Dolman Insurance Agency provides business, home, auto, and farm insurance throughout the Chippewa Valley. Contact Eric Knutson in Eric Knutson in Elk Mound, Wayne Dolman in Eau Claire. Dolman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service.
Cora Graham's going to sub in now for Welsh, who leaves with 14 points on the night.
So it'll be Huskies basketball in the front court. They trail by 7. This lead has hovered between 5 and 7 points now for a good part of the second half. Shepler on the drive. Won't get the finish. Loose ball tracked down by the Apes.
They've got numbers if they push.
Palmier into the front court. They'll slow it down.
Bad decision right there. Palmier, good heads-up play right there. Clock right now is your favorite there. You want to use it up.
2 minutes to go. Shots knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by Ellie O'Keefe. O'Keefe was trying to lobby that the ball went off of Shaw. Minute 55 left. And we'll get a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside as well. Back with the finish this one right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live, work, and play throughout the Chippewa Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Wall to Wall Carpet One, located on East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. Give Wall to Wall Carpet One a call at 715-598-4485. Since 2009, Momentum Baseball Academy has been leading baseball instruction in Western Wisconsin. Momentum Baseball Academy, official partner of the Eau Claire Express.
All right, we got 1:55 remaining, second half. Crosstown showdown. It's the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's leading the Eau Claire North Huskies 54-47. It'll be Old Abe's basketball coming out of the timeout.
Well, for the Old Abes to close this out, they simply have to take care of the basketball and knock down their free throws.
Abes get into the backcourt, and Rhea Shaw picked up by Ellie O'Keefe. Knocked away. Shaw picks it up. Clears it to the near side, but out of bounds. Off the hands of Graham. North basketball. Haley Lavoie will sub back in for the Huskies. North down 7. Here's O'Keefe. She's got 20 points. To Lavoie.
Yeah, if you're the Old Ames, you got to make somebody other than O'Keefe beat you.
Shepler with the finish.
Shepler looking for that drive, gets it.
Shepler up to 14 points.
Down to 5.
Shaw with it. Defended by O'Keefe. Minute 14 left. Shaw on the drive to the glass. No!
Good board by
Schroeder the rebound. Abes will reset with Palmier. Hounded by Sands Hanna. They'll get Sands Hanna on the foul.
Well, that was a nice drive by Shaw. You've got to take the layups if they're there. You don't want to just go totally blank here without trying to score points. So a good attempt, good drive.
Novelyn Sands Hanna has committed her 5th personal foul, so she'll check out. Lydia Palmier will go to the line. Palmier with 10 points.
So what the name of the game tonight, though, has been Memorial's ability to offensive rebound. Boy, they have just been able to give themselves second and third opportunities, and it's really kind of made the difference tonight. If they make their free throws, this is probably about a 14-point lead, but
yeah,
they've struggled at the line, so the Huskies have stayed in it.
And it's a double bonus now, that being the 10th foul on the Huskies. Sometimes that takes a little pressure off the shooter. Palmier drops in the first one.
Well, we'll see right here because everybody seems to make the first and miss the second. Let's
Palmier up to up to 11 points. We'll see if the announcer jinx is in force. Palmier 2-2.
You called it. Takes the pressure off. She nails both. Back to a 7-point lead.
Under a minute to go. Ellie O'Keefe. Smith, no. Battered around. Huskies have it with Shepler.
Off Shepler's foot.
They lose it out of bounds. 47.7 seconds remaining. Abe's trying to hang on. Expect a lot of backcourt pressure here for the Huskies. Abe's will.
That's a long pass.
Throw it in, but it's knocked away. Abe's will keep it. Yeah, it is a long diagonal pass there.
Yeah, when you're out of bounds, you want to be up closer than that. You really want to get it to him coming to you.
Yeah, Peterson wants full court pressure. Abe's get it inside to Palmier. Palmier dribbles through the double team. Still keeps the dribble alive. Over to Jordan Peed. We got 35 seconds left.
There's that senior leadership by Peed. Pulling it out of the corner, getting it up top.
Shaw's
going to need some help here. See her about to pick up.
And a timeout taken by Brandon Fanning with 25.4 seconds to go. Good timeout,
That's
Sparks.
a great timeout. You just said it right there. I was just going to say that. Great timeout right there. Shaw dribbles herself into that corner over there. You could just see her getting a little hesitant and wanting to pick up. As soon as she picks up, she didn't get the help. Fanning uses the timeout. They're down to 25 seconds. So that's definitely a time to use one. He's still got 2 left. So again, they burned a lot of time right there. Still maintain possession and take the ball out of bounds on the side.
Yeah, and you've got the ball. You're in the double bonus. And I would imagine the message is be strong with the ball. Be strong with the ball.
What you're seeing tonight is when you get a lot of traffic, just pick it up.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, don't dribble in traffic. Just pick it up. Wait for your teammates to come get you.
Right.
And that's when you're going to lose it. Yep.
Exactly. And that's the other part of that. Hey, if you see your teammate pick up the basketball, go help them out. Try to relieve some of that pressure. Here's Ashlyn Schroeder to throw it in the front court. Abe's ball, leading by 7. Huskies looking for a turnover. Instead, Abe's getting it to Palmier. It's in the backcourt. It's over and back.
Yeah, Palmier just lost control of it.
She was being pressured that time by Lavoie, but Palmier turned it over. Huskies now with the basketball, down 7. And Jeff Peterson is going to take the timeout. Well, good timeout for the Huskies there because nothing was developing there. And that's a tough place to have to inbound the ball just into the front court. So, Sparks, if you're the Huskies, how do you clear one of your three-point shooters to get a look here?
Yeah, that's
and I think is a let O'Keefe throw it in and then try to run her off a screen or something like that and get her on the wing to get a decent look?
Yeah, in fact, I wouldn't even have her inbound, and I guess I would try to let somebody else get the inbounds so I could be running O'Keefe off of those screens to get the inbounds and look for that shot. But if you do have her inbounds, because that's what you're used to doing, you're right. As soon as she gives it up, they've got to run a set of like a high post double screen, something, elevator, run her up that middle. But yeah, you've got to try to find her and quick. Otherwise, attack and get your 2 points quick.
Again, now the Huskies will inbound the ball from just inside the front court. And it's Ellie O'Keefe to throw it in. She gets it to Shepler.
This can't take too long, though.
Shepler on the drive. It's deflected. Smith trying to get the bounce pass to Shepler, but it goes out of bounds. We're down to 14.3 seconds.
And again, the clock is the issue, right? That just took 8 seconds, and no shot was even taken.
Shepler to throw it in. And Jeff Peterson's going to take another timeout. So, mountain pretty steep to climb for the Huskies. They played a good basketball game tonight, but time just not on their side right now.
Yeah, good job of the Old Abes here, at least at the end, to finish this out with some real strong defense and running enough clock down on their offense to kind of just shorten this game at the very end. Huskies get it underneath, so it'll be a little easier to run it out, a set out of bounds. But again, the Old Abes are just looking to take away the 3. They can give up the 2. That's not going to hurt them. So make sure you don't give up the 3. If you give up the cheapy 2, just inbounds it and make your free throws, and this should be over with.
Huskies and Old Abes putting on a show here in front of a really nice crowd at the Doghouse. Abe's trying to put this thing away and improve to 6-1 overall, 3-1 in the Big Rivers Conference, and keep pace with Hudson Raiders and Menominee Mustangs, who are both 3-0 coming into action tonight. O'Keefe to throw it in. Bounce pass inside. Smith can't finish. Ball tapped to the hands of Schroeder, and that should just about do it. Now to 6.6 seconds left. And Ashlyn Schroeder will head to the line.
Well,
4 fouls now on Smith.
Yeah, good job of the Old Abes finishing this one out.
Schroeder has 5 points tonight. Pulled down her share of rebounds, played some tough defense.
Well, you called her a Swiss Army knife, and she certainly has.
Yep.
Again tonight, done it all.
Free throw good. 57-49. Smith will launch. That's no good. Rebound, and they'll count it at the buzzer for Shepler, but Old Abes beat the Huskies tonight. 57-51 is your final. Leading scorer in the game, Ellie O'Keefe for the Huskies. 20 points in a losing effort. She had 14 of those in the first half. Rhea Shaw, 13 for the Old Abes. Lydia Palmier with 12 With the win, Memorial improves to 6-1 overall, 3-1 in the Big Rivers Conference. The Huskies drop to 4-3 overall. They are now 2-2 in the Big Rivers. Sparks, a really interesting game. Good win for the Old Abe's. I think you called it. You said it was the rebounding and the depth that were the difference for the Abe's tonight.
Yeah, so much stronger on those boards, offensive, defensive boards. The Old Abe's just kind of dominated there. And then again, the adjustment at halftime was trying to get Ellie O'Keefe to get off that three-point line, make it tough for her. And boy, Jordan Pete just worked her tail off as Ellie had 14 in the first half and only 6 in the second half. And the Huskies just could not get that three to go like they did the first half. Old Abe's were able to stretch that lead out and knock down enough free throws to put them away.
Sparks, you and I will see the Memorial Old Abe's again on Friday. They will host La Crosse Logan in a non-conference matchup. We'll have that one for you right here on Zaleski Sports. Also on Friday, the North Huskies will be at home, and they will take on the Somerset Spartans. Sparks, I think both teams can take a lot from this game that they can work on and move forward. And I think, I think there's both of these teams have some real bright spots. And, I would expect that they would both kind of stay in that BRC race. It's going to be a little harder for the Huskies now that they've dropped to 2-2, more teams to jump over. But the way they can shoot the ball from outside and play with just so much energy and passion that I think they're going to be a tough out the rest of the way.
Yeah, Huskies have showed you how much better they have gotten since last year. You know, what you said, they were like 11-13 last year. And, well, they are definitely a much improved ball club this year. And they hung right here with the Old Abe's tonight. And Old Abe's are considered one of the top teams as far as contending for the conference. So the Huskies are looking bright for the future of this year. And then you look back at the Old Abe's tonight. We talked about Pete and Welsh being their two main scorers. Well, they didn't bring it tonight, right? Pete was working so hard on defense. Welsh was saddled with foul trouble all night. So who steps up? Palmier, Shaw, Schroeder, all these different people coming in and giving minutes and picking up that scoring slack and realizing that, hey, it's their night to bring the offense, and they sure did, and that made the difference for the Old Abe's.
Coming up next, the post-game show brought to you by Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Rely on the experience of our sports medicine team when you experience any sports-related injury or issue. You can count on proper diagnosis and customized treatment plan to meet your goals. Their orthopedic surgeons and our athletic trainers serve your athlete in Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, and Western Wisconsin. That's coming up next right here on Zaleski Sports.
Just when it seems life is smooth sailing, life happens. When it does, let Potter Agency help make all your insurance arrangements a breeze. Potter Agency is a local agency and will work to save you money. We have the best selection of insurance company products, and our dedicated agents will tailor your coverage to your needs. Give us a call or check out our website. When life is a little choppy, let Potter Agency help guide you to smoother waters.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Blue Northern Distributing of Eau Claire, Wisconsin is a local family-owned business and has been distributing products in western Wisconsin for over 20 years. Our friendly truck drivers are extensively trained to be the best in the industry.
Because it's a really good family-oriented company.
Blue Northern distributes milk and dairy products to many schools and businesses. Right now, we are seeking qualified Class A truck drivers to join our fleet. Apply today at BlueNorthernDistributing.com.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at StaubCO.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. Our focus is providing your family with peace of mind by offering state-of-the-art systems that blend convenience and security into one. It all starts with our security system, which lets you add control of lights, door locks, thermostats, and more. You can control all of them with your touchscreen keypad or your mobile phone. With this state-of-the-art system, home control can be adjusted to your lifestyle automatically.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
Today's game is brought to you by, for any size and occasion, look your best and stop at Muldoon's Menswear in Eau Claire. Muldoon's Menswear on South Hastings Drive in Eau Claire. Castle Insurance of Eau Claire is your independent insurance agent, providing coverage catered to your needs. That's Castle Insurance in Eau Claire. Are you an athlete ready to have the competitive edge? Are you looking to be your best and have the competitive edge at your job? Contact Vince at Athletic Wellness today. For over 30 years, Coldwell Banker Brenizer Realtors has been the #1 home seller in northern Wisconsin. For realty in the Chippewa Valley, call Coldwell Banker Brenizer Realtors today. Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Today's game is brought to you by Apple Weight Loss Chiropractic Care is more than just making the pain disappear. It's about learning, understanding, and taking care of your body to improve your quality of life with Apple Weight Loss. Whether buying or selling, home, recreation, commercial, no matter your budget, find the listings at DonnellanOnline.com. Franson Bank and Trust has a team of experienced bankers that will provide a vast array of loan products tailored to your situation. Franson Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Asher Lasting Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Lasting Exteriors.
All right, welcome back to the Doghouse. Eau Claire Memorial defeating Eau Claire North tonight. Brandon Feining, Old Abe's head coach. This one was not easy. You guys had to really work for it. There was some foul trouble. The shooting wasn't there. The free throw shooting wasn't always there. But you guys found a way. How did you get that done?
Yeah, that's kind of what I told the kids post-game. You know, obviously we would have liked to play a cleaner game, right, and been a little bit more efficient. But you know, the kids really found a way to win in a different way, right? And so for us, you know, we've had some really nice games, and we've had some ugly ones too. You know, so for the kids to still win when maybe we didn't play our best was good for us.
You guys were down one at halftime. What was the message during the